everyone, Amanda here. Thanks for joining me. If you are new, do hit the subscribe button. All of the links for everything to do with all of my projects are in the description box below, including the links to where you can purchase anything that I've used. So this is called Vintage Winter Blue journal. Okay, main reason being I've used vintage images and it's blue. So the vintage photos that I've used are a kit in Artie May's Etsy shop. I'll leave a link below. And the blue papers that I've used are also a kit of just blue background papers. So that's all I've used. It's not a full kit as it were. I've just made it up myself. Alright, so it's a TN size, which is roughly 8.5 by about 4 1/4. I've made the cover out of thick cardstock. There's 2 layers of it and it's glued and sewn together. I've done my normal pamphlet stitch. You can see me sewing there. It's quite neat. I normally hide it, but I've left it out. And the paper that I've used there is one of the pages from the blue kit in Andrea's shop, and I've printed it out on heavy cardstock. It's beautiful, really beautiful. So the topper here, it's all sewn as well, by the way. The topper here is a tag that I made, and I made that by collaging the blue papers. There's a collection of them. I think there's about 15 pages in total in the kit, and I purchased it and then I went ahead and ripped it all up and made a big masterboard and made my tags out of the masterboard. And I also used the vintage images, which I've just added touches of blue to. Alright, so we've got all sorts there: collaging, stamping. I've stuck some die cuts on. Oh, that has lifted a little bit. I'll glue that back down. We've got modelling paste. I've sprayed it. I've done all sorts to it. And then down here we've got some fibres behind there, sari silk, some gold glittery fabric, and the words peace and joy. And it does have a little charm there. And I have backed that on some like flocked paper. It's like vellum but with the raised flocking on it. Which is quite interesting, and I've just glued that straight down. We've got eyelet closure, and I've got some beautiful seam binding to fasten it with. Absolutely stunning. Bought this all recently from a company called Yarn. So if you go and look for them, Google them, that's where I've got my seam binding from. Okay, so 92 pages front and back. It wasn't meant to be this big, to be honest, but I've kept it as you know, so that it's not too chunky, because the ephemera in it is all handmade. It is all mostly centred around a set of 7 tags that I made, very similar to this, and then some journaling cards that I've made myself. Okay, so when we open the front page, we've got a pocket here with another beautiful tag there. Similar process. We've got modelling paste and collaging, and I've made these myself. Yeah, more modelling paste down there. So they're more like art tags than just normal, you know, normal tags. So they're completely made myself. Each one has an eyelet, a silver eyelet, and each one has this sari silk bow on the top. Okay. So we've got a little cluster I've made there. Again, I've used the same sari silk and gold sparkling net throughout. So here I've just created a pocket. This is a ticket left over from one of the winter kits. I can't remember its name. And in here we've got various vintage ephemera. That's a bank thing. That's a little floral thing. That's a little grocery list. And we've got one of the little images from the kit. And this is the background papers. So all of the papers here are from that blue kit. So here I've got some ledger paper. All the pages have also been, we've got bits of gesso on them. I've spritzed them with my homemade mica spray, and I've also in some instances used a little bit of distress oxide sprays. Right, So here we go, we've got another pocket here. This is a little ATC coin sent to me by my friend Kay, and I just thought it looked nice there. So that's sturdy, that's like chipboard. So in here we've got another one of my tags. Lovely, a little bit of collaging on there, same process throughout, so I won't repeat myself. Here we've got a faux letter, faux postcard, sorry, I beg your pardon, from one of Andrea's kits, and instead of gluing it shut I've left it open for journaling. Okay, this will be for sale, this one, so if you are interested please contact me directly, either over on Facebook or via email, and my email is in the description box below. And the price for this journal, I'll tell you now, is £40 including UK postage. If you're international and you want it, the price will be adjusted to take account of international postage. Okay, so that is the price, that's £40, that includes the postage, so really it's like £35 for the journal ish, give or take a few quid. Alright, and if it doesn't sell I will save it. Might be reopening my Etsy, I don't know, I can't decide. So we've got some vintage ephemera here that I've used as a page, and here as well. Here's my little journaling cards that I've made. The background paper is from Artemis. This is one from Artemis from another kit. Can't remember which kit it's from. Beautiful images. I've just added a little bit of napkin. It's all been sewn, and the word joyful. All the Christmassy words that you see, I've just printed those out on my PC. I think I used either 18 or 22 size font, and then I've used a font called True Typewriter, which I got for free. So on the back of there I've put index cards so you can genuinely journal on them. Okay, I'll just leave that out because this paper clip here, I've got 4 dangles, and they're beautiful. My friend Kay's made them, I've hoarded them, but it's time to share. They're like little, I just thought they were lovely, like icicles for winter. I thought they were beautiful. So here we've got an altered envelope that I've made, and that has got a tab and it's just held shut with the paper clip. So we've got some decoupaging with that beautiful blue napkin and a bit of stamping, and then in here we've got another of my lovely, I'm calling them art tags because they are like mixed media tags. Okay, some beautiful die cuts there, bit of collaging, that slides back in there. I'll put it back in a minute. So that then opens like so. We've got a journaling card on the back, and then here we've got a little pocket. You can put something in there. I haven't put anything in there. Layered up with papers, and then in here I've just got a little, I just found it in my scrap box. It's a little journaling card from another kit. Okay, and this is just made out of book pages. Okay, so I'll put that back in a minute. We've got a December page from Edith Holden. We've got a lovely sweetie. This is like sweetie bag. I love it. This is just vintage ephemera from, I can't remember where, and I just picked it because it had blue in it. My envelopes, I've done a video on these, so I'm not going to go through all the ins and outs, but they're all hand done, collaged, spritzed, gessoed, etc. They're beautiful. Okay, and on the other side there we've got a journaling card from another of Andrea's winter kits. Okay, book page gessoed so you can write on, doily, paper bag, lined, edge punching. Here I've got a little cluster. Beautiful. These pages again are from one of the other kits that's got the owls and the stags and stuff in. His name, I can't remember the name of it. So this paper here, another tag, another art tag. Sounds a bit pretentious saying it's an art tag, but they are mixed media, and I took me hours to make them. This is some coffee dyed paper that I did a video on using coffee with a bit of alcohol mixed in to get this lovely effect. I have, if you go into the description box below, there's a link to my buymeacoffee.com where people can buy me a coffee if they want to support my channel, but I did upload these when I did them so that you could print them out yourself at home for free. Okay, I'll just put that back on there. Just put that back on there, and I just use normal paper clips throughout. I think they're useful because you can, you know, clip things in. This is another one of the ones from Andrea's kit, and I was absolutely thrilled when I saw it because it just reminded me of the beautiful blue napkin that I used on my envelopes that I was so in love with, so I was thrilled. So this has been sprayed, it's got bits of glitter in it, I've used mica spray so it's got a shimmer, and we've got some gesso and some edge punching, lovely. Here's some printable music paper from Andrea's shop. This one here, I've used some of that beautiful blue napkin and decoupaged it onto this page, which has been sprayed, etc. Vintage ephemera. It's not genuine, I've printed it out. This is some paper that I've tea dyed and put splodges on and coffee rings. It's lovely. Another one of my lovely envelopes that I made. They're beautiful, I do love them. Another jellyfish. But they're not jellyfish, they're winter icicles. I hoarded them for about 9 months, so it's time to use them. So another of my journaling cards with a little bit of little nod to Christmas. I tried to not make it too Christmassy, but you know, it's winter and Christmas is coming up, so there you go. Bit of crazy stitching, or wonky stitching, whatever you want to call it. And then under there is a printed, like a letter, just an old letter. Okay, so this is the centre of the centre of the journal. We've got a pocket each side, each one with one of my lovely handmade tags. Okay, they're all different but similar, you know what I mean. And then there's the strings that I've sewn it with, and I've just put a little 1-inch circle punch each side of there. We've got some little clusters there, Yuletide and holly berries, and we've got some lace on that one. Okay, more of vintage style ephemera that I've printed out so that you can flip it open. Edge punch in there, all spritzed and tea dyed and gessoed, and there we've got a little bit of stenciling. We've got a bit of something stuck to that one, but never mind, it adds texture. That's the back side of the letter. Another edge punching, plain for writing. Another one of the beautiful envelopes. I think there's 3 envelopes and 7 handmade tags, and I think 4 of my handmade journaling cards. So they're unique, you know, you can't print them out from nowhere. So it's a nice thing to have. More ephemera there, I think that's like a bill or something. Some stenciling on the back of that beautiful paper. Back side of my coffee dyeing. Paper, back side of the paper bag. We've got some book page. I did some more of my blue napkin there. I don't think there's any left, but I have been sent a link where I can get some more on eBay, so that's good. And then this, I made a pocket out of the back side of this ephemera page, and in here we've got another journaling card and another fake letter, which again I've left open so you can journal inside. Okay. Paper bag, back side of that, Edith Holden. Loads of writing space, beautiful doily. And here I've created a pocket, and in here we've got another journaling card and another like vintage letter, like ephemera, for you to have a look at. And I think that's really nice, that one. I've just done some decoupaging on there and added some wording. And that opens up so you can write on it. So I've tried to keep it so it's got your focal decoration, but not every page is fussy, so that there's loads of room to write on. Okay, so, and then the back's plain. So the inside page here, cardstock, is like pearlised. I don't know if you can see, it's really pretty. And my sewing's neat, and the way I've sewn my signature in has gone really well, so I'm really pleased. I just need to put them things back through. So to keep in with the seam binding, I've used peacock feathers and salvage patina are the main colours throughout, to give that lovely icy blue kind of winter colour. So there you go, hope you like that. If you are interested in purchasing, the email's in the description box below. Thanks for joining me, take care, and I'll get on with the next one. Bye for now.